Cool. Great. Yep. Wake up by your dead girlfriend. Oh. What was that?
Where am I? Something's not quite right here.
You think? You're surrounded by dead bodies. Someone's using a camera. I'ma save. I don't wanna check in there. Oh god.
Huh?
Oh god. Oh, hi.
Darren? Darren, is that you?
Uh-huh.
Mom, what? But you're...
You're not my son anymore.
I'm evil.
But I... What the hell was that?
Good joke.
Did I see a ghost?
Yeah.
It says Fuller. What's Fuller's grave doing here?
Oh, you're tripping.
Ugh.
Oh, hi.
You pussy. I wanna get you.
That is a strange line reading.
We'll see about that.
Okay. Well,
What the... I don't believe it.
what? Wait, what? Don't you believe? Oh god, what's gonna be in here?
Ah!
Oh, 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 hi. Okay, no. No, I don't like this. That's a spooky time. What? What? Wait, did I just die? Oh, I just passed out. Okay. It's like, why am I on the ground now?
What a crazy dream.
Wait, am I in the mansion?
What was that? Hello? Ah!
Oh, Lord.
Were you having a nightmare?
Who is there? Who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Ralph.
My name's Darren.
Ralph?
Where am I? Is this the old academy?
Mr. Bubby and I live here.
Oh, it is you. Hi.
What are you two doing here? You and Mr. Bubby.
We live here.
You've already said. But, is there nowhere else you could live?
No, the evil house where we used to live doesn't exist anymore, and we didn't want to go back there anyway.
Could it be that you once lived in Sir Robert's sanatorium?
And Mr. Bubby too. He protects me and tells me what I have to do.
It's good to have a friend.
And Mr. Bubby says that all the time too.
Did you see the big fire at the lighthouse?
Yeah, I like fire.
You
Okay.
wouldn't like this one.
Concerning.
Angelina was here. She came and then she went.
Oh.
And then she was here again. And then there was someone wearing a white mask. And then there was fire.
Hold on. You know Angelina?
Yes, she was here a lot.
So, there was Angelina and a man with a mask. And then there was a fire?
Wait, did he say it was a man?
Yes. First we hid ourselves because it was thundering, and the bad man wasn't supposed to see us. But then the fire had shone so nice, we just looked. I like fire.
You're like
Yeah.
a tame.
And then?
Then the fire
Golem.
went out. The rain put it out. Then you came. You were calling out loudly, but I didn't know what. Then you fell down and stopped moving. Mr. Bubby said I ought to get you into the dry.
Tell Mr. Bubby thanks from me. That was a good idea.
Mr. Bubby says, my pleasure. We don't often get visitors here.
What happened then?
Then the police arrived. We don't like them. They wanted to take us away to here. Then along came a really nice black car. It looked a lot different from the police cars, or the cars we sometimes see in the village. It looked kind of old, but it was very nice and shiny. But he wasn't there for long.
Did
Huh.
you see who was sitting in it?
No.
Interesting.
Isn't it dangerous here? The ruins look like they're in danger of collapsing.
Sometimes stones do fall down when it's stormy and there's thunder, or if the wind's blowing wildly. But then we always hide anyway. Mr. Bubby is scared of thunderstorms.
Are there good hiding places here then? Maybe some hidden rooms or passages?
Like that suspicious
We always
thing
hide
over in
ourselves
the
here in
on the
our
other
house.
side.
Nothing can happen to us here.
Yeah, sure. You said that Angelina was here quite often.
Yeah,
When was the first time she was here?
I don't know.
Approximately. Around about... What do you reckon?
100 years ago?
Huh. And what did she do here?
She had a very careful look around at everything, and then she found our house. She said she was looking for something. A door that led under the ground.
When she was here yesterday and disappeared for a short while, where was that?
I don't know. Mr. Bubby wanted to make himself nice for her, and didn't look.
Mr. Bubby wanted to make himself nice for Angelina?
I think Mr. Bubby was a bit in love with her. But he could never bring himself to tell her.
And now, it's too late.
Maybe he'll tell her next time, when she comes to visit us. You think she'll come and see us again soon?
That's, I don't know, Ralph. Perhaps.
Also, that body was like super charred. How would you know it was her?
You know Black Mirror Castle?
I've never been there. I think there are bad people that live there. Sir Robert lived there, and he was
Okay,
bad.
so this is not the
Yes,
castle.
he was.
Our friend Samuel used to know the castle.
Samuel Gordon?
He used to help me and Mr. Bubby. I liked him. But then when they shut down Sir Robert's wicked house, they said that Samuel was a wicked person as well. I don't believe that. Sometimes you do things that are wrong, but you don't mean to be wicked. Wicked voices make you do it, said Mr. Bubby.
I need to get going, Ralph.
See you.
I'm so glad that Ralph is here and he's okay.
The staircase leads to nothing. It must have fallen down at some point. A weird stone head. It looks rather like a troll. This must have been a grand hall. Maybe with a gallery. That doesn't seem to have any practical. This shed, on the other hand, Ralph will be better off here than in a sanatorium. Not exactly. I think it's an elder bush, but I'm not 100% sure. The branches are very long and straight, too. Very typical for them. They have a thick... It's pretty difficult. They have a thick...
Do I have a... I don't have any kind of knife, dang. Do I play checkers?
The raven flew out of a crack in the rock. There might be a cavity behind that.
Some coincidental timing you've got there, bird.
A heavy stone pedestal. There are 4.
I guess I don't really have what I would need.
Hey. That's gotta be one of the missing.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's the queen.
Yas, queen.
Stones, it looks like they... There's a chess piece lying. solid stone. How can I if this is supposed to be... I still haven't got all the pieces. I heard a quiet click.
All right.
I heard a quiet click.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
The king went north, the pawn went south.
Oh.
Hardly read
Well,
the rest.
I brute forced it, so great. King is top and knight on the right.
I can still see her. The fire didn't spread this way when I kept all of it. What's that about? A chess piece. I wonder who put the chess piece there. There's a knife.
Ooh, for the bush. The elder bush.
I'll cut a little piece out.
Oh, is that to replace the knight?
I heard a quiet... I saw that on TV once. If you... Then the bark then would just cut a slit in the bark.
Made a whistle. Can I use the
It's a
whistle?
simple whistle. It's a simple whistle. By pushing the piece of wood into the bark, you can even alter the pitch of the note.
Cool.
I still haven't got all...
Oh, maybe.
Hello?
Hi.
I saw a raven there.
We don't like him. He's always screeching and flapping, and he steals things.
He steals things.
He once stole the lid off one of our cans.
He likes shiny things.
Me too. And it was our lid.
Do you, by any chance, know anything about the chess pieces that are hidden somewhere around here?
What are chess pieces?
Little figures that are kind of kings, queens, castles, and knights. They're usually small and made out of wood. But I'm looking for bigger ones made from stone.
Mr. Bubby found one like that. It's a horse, a really nice one.
Hey, cool. Would you lend it to me?
It's Mr. Bubby's toy.
And would Mr. Bubby lend it to me?
Mr. Bubby plays with the horse. If you take it away, then he'll have nothing left to play with.
Ah, I understand. But what if I brought him something else to play with? What is he like playing with?
Whistles?
And, what else?
Mr. Bubby likes music. Maybe you can get him something he can play music on. You can get him a piano.
That could be a problem.
Or I could give you
Hey,
this whistle.
Ralph, have a look at what I got here.
You gotta clean that before you give it to him?
Wow! That's much better than a piano.
And
Is
smaller,
it?
too. Now, can I just borrow the horse for a short while if I give you the whistle for it?
Okay.
Borrow. You have no intention of returning it. Don't lie to him. Oh, he was then playing it. Oh, that's so cute. I love Ralph and Mr. Bubby. I'm gonna die. So I'm gonna save, because I don't see this going well.
Damn bird again.
Why did you turn
He's got
around?
his own private way into this room.
Like, what? Okay.
An old I'd rather...
Why?
I'd say them.
Take it. Take all the things. Why would you not take all the things?
Some clothes. In here.
Read her
Gotta be
journal.
Angelina's diary. In here, there's a folded note in the book. But one thing at a time. Tuesday, I found him.
He's called Darren Michaels, or rather, that's the name they have given him, if I'm right about my
What?
He's very nice. I don't think he has the faintest idea about the whole thing. I wanted to speak to Mrs. Michaels, but nobody came to the door when I rang the bell. There seems to be a man following me, even before my departure. I had the feeling of being watched. What does the man want from me? Evening. Mrs. Michaels has had a terrible accident. She's lying in hospital with severe head injuries. I wonder if she had already fallen when I rang the bell. Oh, God, I'm imagining all sorts of horrible things. Wednesday. I've been arrested for the murder of a man whom I barely know. I was led into a trap. A voice told me over the phone that they had information about Darren. When I arrived at the store, I discovered the body and was promptly arrested. I think my pursuer is behind this. Or am I being paranoid? Who can have an interest in finally ending all of this? Afternoon. Darren is so sweet the way he's really gone to town to help me. He's so ready to help me. He's a bit of an oddball, but I like him a lot. Doesn't matter if he is who I think he is. I found a good friend. Or maybe more. Later. Reginald Boris. That's my pursuer's name. There's no doubt
You're
anymore.
so gross, girl.
He's here to hinder my search, to stop what I'm doing. Who has sent him? Evening. It's him. I know it now. He brought a little casket with him on our first date. Inside there was a photo of his mother and the servant Bates. They were standing in front of the gate at Black Mirror Castle. I recognized it immediately. He simply has to be a Gordon. His mother had an affair, and after the fire, she went to the USA. But I don't have the guts to tell him. His mom's lying in the hospital, and he has enough to worry about. On the other hand, I've got to find out who my new adversaries are. What might happen if I were to take Darren back to Willow Creek, and in doing so, bring him into danger? I couldn't forgive myself for that. I'll go back on my own and start my own investigations into who our enemies are. I'll tell Darren everything at some point.
But will you? No, you won't. Because you're going to be too busy dying in a fire. Maybe. I don't know. Cannot confirm that body.
Angelina knew more than she let on the whole time. And she put herself in danger to protect me. It all fits together. The payments from Willow Creek, there being no pictures of my father, and me not being able to remember him. There was no car crash. There was a fire in the castle, and my mother was injured then. She was sent to the USA and received a pension, or maybe hush money. The only thing I don't understand, what is it all about? What did Angelina want to achieve, and what does the Order want to prevent? Most importantly, what have I got to do with it?
Yeah, seems like Angelina's probably a villain.
There's nothing else in it. A stone plinth. There are 3 grooves on each side. A stone plinth. So she was very brave. Or crazy.
I vote crazy.
So she was very... The gate won't move. This note was stuck in the Darren. I
Oh
hope
my
this
god,
note
so
means
much
you.
reading.
I can't tell you just how sorry I am that I wasn't honest with you right from the start. I've underestimated the danger from the Order for way too long. I've been playing a little game, and now it looks like I've lost. The Order's agents are creeping through the ruins, and it's only a matter of time until they discover this room. I'm going to hide the pieces, and I'm going to try to break through to get to the village. Perhaps I can at least keep them away from the gate. Should you be reading this letter, then I haven't meant it. And so, I ask you to complete my work. You don't believe in the curse, I know that. How could you, though? You were so far away. But I came across some illustrations during my studies, and it's all true. Terrible things happen here every 12 years. And that's been going on for centuries. Maybe it's mass suggestion, or maybe it's some kind of radiation, or maybe it's a curse. Call it what you like, but it has to stop. The key to all evil is hidden beneath the Academy. A chamber which was used centuries ago for some kind of dark rites. There are also the soul keys which Samuel Gordon discovered 12 years ago. Destroy them. Destroy everything. And if it's all just a fantasy in the people's heads around here, take away the reason for them to fear. But guard yourself against the Order. It is an occult sect which I had believed to have died out. A great mistake. It still exists. They mess about with dead bodies and they want your blood. According to the legend, only a male Gordon can open the cult's chamber, touch the soul keys, and carry out the dark rituals. That is why I was looking for you. I believe that you are the last of the Gordons. You are in the greatest danger, as long as the keys and summoning chamber are not destroyed. Then the Order will hunt you down to the very ends of the earth. Up until now, I haven't managed to penetrate the catacombs. To open the gate, you need to have the mosaic tiles. I have only found one. It's in my rucksack. The other 2 are hidden somewhere within the castle. The only clue I have to the hiding place of one of the other tiles is a name. Maximilian Mortimer Gordon. You have to return to Black Mirror Castle and look for the mosaic tiles there. The danger is great, since I'm sure that most of the castle's residents are also members of the Order, so don't make yourself known to them. It's the only chance of getting the mosaic pieces, and the only chance, perhaps, to discover who your father is. It's all so awful, Darren. It's as though I've opened Pandora's box. I wanted to do something good, and in doing so have brought you into terrible danger. I hope that everything will come good in the end, and that we too can start afresh together. With love, Angelina.
But, like, how long did y'all know each other? Why do you love me?
Curse. All of this because of a curse. The blood of the Gordons. An occult secret society which like to call up the devil in person.
Okay.
It's so crazy. How can you kill folks in the name of such a fantasy? How can anyone get so caught up in this superstitious baloney that they kill for it? But Angelina's right. Bizarre as these people's motives might be, they're gonna keep on going as long as they can see a chance of achieving their goal. They've gotta be stopped. And I'm gonna stop them. Angelina's death shouldn't have been completely in vain.
I just...
I think I know. The piece of mosaic's not in the Raven?
I don't know. I don't know.
Black Mirror.
I just kind of question... Like, okay, so the Order is evil and bad, and Angelina was trying to be a good guy, but, like, I don't know. Part of me just wonders if that's not the situation.
They lead here. I'll find out who my father is. According to Angelina, at least one of the castle's residents is a member of the Order. Maybe I can find out who that is.
Oh my god. Okay.
I wouldn't even have dreamed of standing. It looks the gate is bolted. The two stone feet. I can't see anything. The two stone feet. Castle looks real. The entire estate is probably a stone figurine of an electric doorbell. Huh. Empty. It seems they're a bit more relaxed with nudity. There's a really thick branch line.
Oh. Thought I was gonna have to cut it.
It's damp but not rotten. Huh. The braces. No way. The braces are only connected.
Break it?
Using this branch. That's it.
Hey! How did you get in here?
The gate was open.
Really? I'll wring that brat's neck. I've told her 100 times that the gate must always stay closed if we don't want yobbos snooping around the grounds.
If you're referring to me, I'm not a yobo. I'm a policeman.
You don't say. Then you're sure to have ID.
I,
Can I help you, sir?
I love you. Hi.
I've told Mr.
Lewis, good sir. To you, it's just Lewis. You'll take care of this, Bates. Wonderful. You'll have
Bates.
to excuse our gardener, sir. How can I help you?
My name is Falk. I'm investigating a murder that occurred at the lighthouse last night.
I heard about that. Terrible.
Wait, how did you hear about
But
it?
Tell me, your accent.
I'm part of an exchange program. The United States, Canada, and Great Britain exchange detectives to learn about the various investigative methods. Sherlock Holmes meets Dick Tracy, you might say.
If the government deems it necessary.
Bates, you cannot be buying this.
Collier, shouldn't he be accompanied?
Yes, he should.
He's, sick today.
I see. He is getting on a bit. How can I help you?
Bates, come
This is
on.
an amazing property.
Indeed. It's a place steeped in history.
It's also
Unfortunately, all that
falling
history
apart.
often had plenty to do with blood, death, and misfortune. From what I've heard.
The Gordon family was often put to the test. That's true.
Forgive me for putting it like this, but the castle doesn't make the best impression.
You think? They still have a freaking skull on the entrance.
Has to do with your inquiry, Mr. Falk.
A witness saw an unusual black car at the crime scene.
What do you mean by unusual? The Gordon family does have a classic 30s English automobile in its possession.
Unusual enough. Were you up on the cliff with the car this morning?
The ladies haven't driven out anywhere today. And I also don't think that Lewis has taken the car either. Ask him. He looks after the car. Mainly when he should be looking after the garden.
Okay. Tell me about him.
This Lewis has a bit of an abrupt manner.
He's Welsh.
Uh-huh.
came with his mistress, Lady Eleanor, when she moved in here after the death of her husband. He used to look after her castle's gardens in Wales. He used to have a different kind of work ethic there.
Lady Eleanor owns a castle in Wales?
She does. Her husband, Sir Richard, was killed in a dreadful accident a few years back. She moved here soon after that.
Interesting. What can you tell me about Samuel's ghost, which some of the tourists believe they've seen?
Indeed, there are a few tourists who believe they have seen him. But nothing unusual has happened for 12 years now. Apart from the castle being virtually besieged by tourists every now and again.
But not anymore.
No. Although only yesterday there was a married couple who came to see the castle and its alleged ghost. Since they asked me politely in advance, I let them have a look around the garden. But did they find what they wanted? I very much doubt it. There are no ghosts here.
Mm-hmm.
You said ladies.
Lady Victoria, she owns Black Mirror Castle, and Lady Eleanor is a relative of hers from Wales. The ladies are the last of the Gordons. They
You sure about that?
reside here in the castle.
Can I have a word with them?
I would prefer it if you didn't disturb them. Lady Victoria is not a young woman.
No harm in a few words, surely.
Whatever there might be to discuss, you can also discuss with me. I've been involved with the Gordons for more than 70 years. I can tell you everything you may wish to know.
This woman has been murdered. Did you know her?
Are you sure, sir?
Sadly, yes. Her name is Angelina Morgan. You seem to recognize her.
Come with me, sir. We'll have to show this to the ladies.
Fine.
Okay. A different angle. I love re-seeing the bits of the first game, like the environments, but from different angles. Also, certain characters still being a thing. Like, love you, Bates. I have missed you. And these ladies. Okay.
Mr. Falk, their ladyships are ready to receive you.
Also, you still haven't changed the portraits.
Mr.
These
Falk,
portraits are still
Is everything
just
all right?
terrible. Like, you're living in a horror movie set,
Yes,
and not even a good
I
one.
didn't sleep well. Lady Victoria? Lady Eleanor. My name is Inspector Falk. I'm investigating a murder case.
Bates said you had a photograph of the victim.
That's right. Do you know her?
What's her name?
Angelina Morgan.
I don't know her.
If that's everything,
I do have a few more questions.
It's all right, Bates. Of course, we will be glad to cooperate with the police. Drive to the village and do the job I asked you to do. I'm sure the inspector will keep us company.
Okay, you don't have to order him like that. It's Bates. He's MVP.
How can we help you?
Or are you trying to get him away while you two try to murder me?
You seem to be extremely keen to see the picture of the dead woman. And Bates had a noticeable reaction when I showed him the picture. You are sure that you don't know this young lady?
Quite sure. Only we are concerned. The murder took
Why are you lying?
Not
You sus.
Sadly, you're quite right. It's now. It's 12 years ago, you understand? So many years. And now there's another murder.
Tell me about the series of murders 12 years ago.
No. It doesn't have a thing to do with this crime.
Leave all that alone. Please confine yourself to this murder case. This is quite bad enough already.
Your butler Bates seems to be looking after you.
He has been our butler for decades. He is something like the decent soul of this house.
I mean, he is. He's literally an angel.
Can for my well-being. Also,
Okay, maybe not literally.
let's-
But, like, he's an angel. He's a saint. Love him.
I fear he is.
Will defend him forever.
Often suggested that he sit with us and enjoy some peace and quiet for a while. But he always strictly denies that he can no longer fulfill his obligations. We've recently taken on domestic help to at least help him out a little.
May I look around the castle? I'd very much like to talk to Lewis one more time.
Of course. We have nothing to hide.
Suspicious.
Stay as long as you like. Only please keep away from the private room.
Got it. Go to the
That
private
goes without
rooms.
saying, ma'am. A basket of knitting gear. May I borrow a piece of thread, Lady Eleanor?
Some thread?
Yes, please. About 2 yards?
Certainly. Help yourself.
Thanks.
Okay.
Good. Thread is always useful. I took some of the tear-proof stuff.
Cool. What? I'ma take your thread.
Little globe. A monstrous thing.
Yeah.
Huh. I don't see what all... I'd say something like a knight or a nobleman. And judging by his clothing,
He still
must
looks
have
just
been around
angry
100 years
and
ago.
so over his
Seems somehow
portrait being
familiar.
painted.
Probably an ancestor of the Gordons. A small... The old ladies here seem to be a lot tougher than back in the States. Over there. Oh. Jeez. Now that's a friendly-looking face. That's how I imagine a bloodthirsty Russian Tsar would look like. Wild eyes, evil glare.
It's still just a terrible thing.
Chair looks inviting. A large double wing. Why are there only candles burning here?
Maybe they don't have electricity.
No. Really no.
Oh gosh. Okay. Yay, the library!
Stories and then Shakespeare, the Insane Bible, an old-fashioned. That's the Gordon's family tree. Huh. It looks as though something's
Oh.
over here at the top, directly above Samuel and Catherine's generation. Unfortunately, it's been painted over. That's the Gordon's family. At its peak, the globe is from this. An old-fashioned...
Hi! Oh my god, so many things.
2 little metal pots. Judging by
Y'all
the way I
redecorated! You
passed, they
added
weren't used.
stuff over here. I wonder where their old table and chairs went.
No. A few teaspoons. Well, I'm just gonna...
Thief.
There ain't many dishes for sale. You can't really make a kitchen, a pair of old... An empty vase. That's playing a pirate. Oh. But it looks really new.
I love how I'm going around this room and looking at everything except acknowledging the person who's in here.
Hello.
Oh, hello. A living soul, here.
My name is Falk, Inspector Falk. I'm a policeman.
A copper. How exciting. I'm Sally.
Do you know this woman?
Never seen her before. Looks a bit like a snob.
I don't suppose there are pictures of all the cooks who have worked here by any chance.
No, no idea. Must be ages ago, though, since there was an actual cook here. Ask Bates, he knows everything.
I'd prefer not to ask either him or Lady Victoria.
Then I don't know either.
Fair.
You and Bates, look after everything here?
Well, looking after. Bates does most of that. He lets me do all the dirty work. Cleaning, cooking, and all that sort of thing.
Isn't that your job?
That's what he says all the time. But being honest, I'd expected something quite different, you know? I mean, a castle with such knobs living in it. You'd expect the odd soiree every now and again.
Or, cute prince.
Well, Charles is off the market now. But anyone under 80 would do this place a world of good. Sometimes it really does seem like a grave here.
Well, a little bit.
What
Also,
can you tell
12
me about
years? They
Louis?
were already
A disgusting
supposed to be, like, really old. How old are
I
they?
was open when I started. He wouldn't be a snob like all the others are here. But he's just as boring and in a permanent bad mood. I never get more than 3 words out of him.
Is Lady Victoria a good boss?
I don't know. Bates hardly lets me talk to her. When I first came here, I made her ladyship a few suggestions on how she might want to redecorate the castle a bit. Just get rid of a bit of the mustiness, you know? Since then, I always have to ask Bates if I want something from her ladyship.
So she likes it like
What's
this?
wrong with Lady Eleanor?
What could be wrong with her? Snore. Sits around all day, either knitting or reading.
Anything else?
That sounds like living the dream.
Victoria every now and again. In this house, that counts as having a wild party. You know, it's about time I got myself another position.
You want to leave?
Yeah, sooner rather than later. Maybe to a movie or a pop star's house. Somewhere where things are a bit lively at least.
Can you tell me anything about
You'd be
Samuel
very
Crowe?
disappointed by a lot of those
Apparently it's been seen by a
movie
few
and
tourists.
pop star
Oh yeah.
people
I've
places.
seen them too. Out one of the windows.
Some of them are
It scared the
lively.
living
A lot of them
daylights out
aren't.
me.
A lot of them are
Gruesome
very
face.
quiet.
I hope I'll never see it again.
Huh. That's true. At which window?
I don't remember exactly. I think it was in the Forbidden Wing.
Forbidden Wing.
Wang!
You know, what's behind the locked door in the hall?
Okay. I won't keep you from your work any longer.
No, keep her from her
Don't
work
worry
longer.
about it.
Shout out and thank you to all my Patreon supporters. Thank you! If you'd like to support the show, check out my Patreon page and my Redbubble store. Links are included in the description down below. That's right, I got swag. Swag is in merch, not swag as in swagger. I'm still a nerd. Thanks for tuning in. Bye!